An elderly woman accidentally steps onto a time travel bus. When she gets off, her body has returned to its 18-year-old state, and as soon as she got off the bus, someone called her a beauty. She snaps back, saying she's old enough to be his grandma, and proceeds to give the poor guy a thorough verbal scolding. Still confused, she wanders over to a street-side bbq86 stand. She hasn't realized anything yet, just wonders why her appetite is suddenly so good. She downs 2 buns, but somehow doesn't feel full at all. The next moment, 3 punks block her path and demand that she hang out with them. The woman is baffled. What's wrong with young people these days, she thinks. Even a 70-year-old grandma like me is getting hit on? So she does what she knows best. She collapses onto the ground, starts crying, yelling, and throwing a full-on tantrum. This scene happens to catch the attention of a passing CEO. For some reason, he instantly feels she would be perfect as the female lead in his new drama. As it turns out, the original female lead quit the production after throwing a diva fit, and the role requires someone with a strong old era vibe, someone who feels like they came from another. The CEO had been stressing over this problem, when suddenly, the perfect candidate literally appears on the street. He rushes over, scares off the punks, and helps the woman up. But the moment she sees his face, she slaps him hard. The reason? He looks exactly like her husband did when he was young. Her husband once left for the city 50 years ago and never came back. That slap was 50 years of unresolved anger. Even so, the CEO doesn't give up. He chases after her and insists on inviting her to star as the female lead in his new show. She thinks he's messing with her, casting an old lady as the female lead. Are you kidding me? So the CEO turns her head toward a nearby glass window. Only then does she realize she's no longer an old woman, she's young again. After learning the truth, the first thing she does is treat herself to a huge meal. After all, her future 70-year-old self has no teeth and hasn't eaten properly in years. Still, with a 70-year-old soul inside, she starts feeling guilty when it's time to pay the bill. What she doesn't realize is that the CEO has been secretly following her the whole time. Determined to get her into his show, he sticks to her like glue. Eventually, moved by his persistence, she agrees to meet him that night to seriously discuss the project. But when the CEO arrives, he's stunned. The high-end restaurant she mentioned turns out to be this place. Her taste feels more like his grandpa's than a young woman's. That's when her attention is suddenly captured by the performance on stage. The singer is none other than her grandson. She cheers loudly, clapping enthusiastically for him, but an unpleasant voice cuts through the room, mocking her taste in music and saying her ears must be broken. The speaker is a current-day diva, a chart-topping pop queen and also the original female lead of the CEO's drama. She decides to take the stage herself. As she sings, the atmosphere explodes with excitement. Compared to her, the young man singing seems completely forgettable. Already lacking confidence, the boy becomes even more discouraged. In the end, the restaurant owner fires him on the spot. Seeing this, the woman is furious. She never imagined her grandson would become collateral damage in a business power struggle. She begs the owner to give him another chance. But the diva sneers, claiming she sings 10,000 times better than the boy. The woman calmly replies that she sings better than the diva. Instantly enraged, the diva snaps. How dare this woman question her abilities as a musician?